This show going, you guys. This next guy, I do a monthly show. I do a twice-a-month show with my partner in crime, Ellen Mosquito, down at the Rusty Hammer in Manchester, the first and third Wednesdays. So stop by if you're ever in. No, it's in Portsmouth. I'm in Manchester. What the hell am I talking about? Sometimes I forget where I am. I drink a lot. But this guy, he's a regular there. He's very funny. I was very excited when he took the class because I think he's a great guy and funny guy, and you're going to love him. Please welcome to the stage, Ian King!
Hello everyone. I'm going to start talking to you guys about me and my friend Justin. He likes to hang out a lot. We're both big guys. He's a few inches taller than me. He's about 50 pounds more than me. So I feel like I'm the skinny guy in my small, fat group of friends. Which is good because we hang out a lot. And we went to Taco Bell the other day. We said, hey, let's get high and go to Taco Bell. I'm like, sure, why not? The problem is we're both already huge, and you add weed into that, and Taco Bell's in for the perfect storm. They don't know what's got to hit them. So it's like 1 in the morning, and we go over there, and I get that normal paranoid feeling, like, oh my god, we're ordering something huge, and it's 1:30 in the fucking morning, and they're gonna hear it from us. We go up to the window, hi, could I get 2 grande meals, please? A grande meal is 10 tacos, that's 20 tacos, and then we ask again, it's like, could I also get 3 bacon chalupas? Yes, sir. Anything else? Could I also get sour cream on all of those? On all 23 of them, sir? Yeah, just put them all in. Anything else, sir? A Diet Pepsi, please. So we get our order, and it turns out Justin knows the guy at the cashier, because Justin worked at every fast food chain you can think of, Taco Bell, Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, even Five Guys. And we got there on the window, and it's his friend Doug, not that Doug, a different Doug, and he's like, oh, it's you two. You're the 2 guys giving us a fucking beast size of an order at 1 in the morning. I'm like, great, there's my paranoia, it's back. So every time now I go late night menu, I'm like, well, I'm just going to piss them off. Another time we went to Taco Bell. This time we didn't get high, which was weird. I still got a lot, but I wanted to eat light. So I went inside, I got myself 2 chicken burritos and 2 crunchy tacos. And I noticed when I got my receipt, I'm like, oh, they charged me for a 3rd burrito. And I'm just thinking, like, Taco Bell, I'm like theorizing in my head, Taco Bell probably has some type of conspiracy going on where they're like, if you see someone order something and he's fat, just add 1 more item. He's either not going to notice it, or he's not going to complain because he's got to eat it anyways. Most of the time, the fat man is just thinking about his next meal. Okay, so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to say something. I'm not going to let this happen. So I go up to the desk and I see my food coming out, and I'm just like, I grab it and I'm like, well, mission accomplished, Taco Bell. I ate all 3 chicken burritos. They were all great. Me and Justin have been great friends. We've been friends since high school, but in high school we were kind of complete opposites. This was before I smoked pot. He still did. But the only thing we had in common was like football, Madden, and I guess you could throw Wendy's into that mix. That's basically what we did. We either went to Wendy's or played Madden. And then eventually Justin's like, you know what? I'm going to show you weed. And I'm like, okay, let's go do this. I was 19. We went over to my weird friend Nick's house. We sat in a room and took a hit, and I'm just like, wow, you know, before this, I thought marijuana was just a drug that completely demotivated you. Now I find out it demotivates you, and you're just having a great time, and it makes, like, my quarter pounder taste like the cow was killed at that very McDonald's. I don't know what that means. I don't get it either. I was high at the time, but that's how I worded it.
It's okay.
Me and Justin also, we actually got back from a trip from Florida. Now, before I go into my details about our little vacation in Florida, let me tell you something about my family. Whenever one of us has fun, the other guy has to, like, shut us down. Here's an example. I bought a punching bag because I wanted a fun way to lose weight. You know, punching, you know, it's fun. And my sister immediately says, you know, you're going to use that for like 3 days and then never touch it again. I'm like, how dare you give me that much credit? I'm probably going to quit after 2 days, but thank you for the support. And when I told my brother that me and Justin were going to Florida, he's like, what are you guys, gay? I'm like, no, it's a bromance. Well, a gay guy told me the term bromance to use instead of telling people that we hang out a lot, but we're not gay. And he told me to use a bromance, and I'm just like, yeah, it still sounds gay, but I guess it works. Well, it's a bromance. They're not doing it. Although we did buy a dog together. Different story. Moving on back to Florida. We were in Florida, and after the worst 23 hours of my young life, we got to our hotel, and I noticed There are restaurants as far as the eye could see. Fast food places, sit-down places, diners, all-you-can-eat buffets. It's dangerous for me because I'm already overweight. And here's what happened. It was a paradise at first, and then all of a sudden we realized we gotta call the front desk because we're out of toilet paper. So we called the front desk and we're like, hey, can I get some more toilet paper up here? Sir, we just gave you some toilet paper this morning. There's only 2 people in that room. What happened? Look, lady, you got 8 buffets outside. Are you sending us the toilet paper? And I just hung up at that point because I was embarrassed. And we went to the 24-hour Walgreens and bought a 9-pack of Quilted Northern. By the way, superb quality. Great brand. I'm a fan now. And we only stayed for another 4 more days, and we only had like 4 rolls left to take home. So, it's a great vacation. Well, what else did we do in Florida? We went to a water park. This was the one day that wasn't fun. Here's why. We went on the Crush and Gusher, which is a water slide that's kind of unique. It goes down, and then this water jets you up, and then you go back down again. Well, the problem was, when me and Justin got to the part where you go up, we stopped. Because Disney didn't consider the 600 pounds of force it was going to have to push us up. So we got stuck, and I'm just like thinking, I'm like, great, this is Disney. They're not going to say a couple of fatties got stuck on the slide. They're going to say a couple of manatees escaped from the aquarium today, kids, and they're stuck in the water slide. We'll get it back and running shortly. That's my paranoia again. But we're like, you know what? We can get out of this, Justin. We can do this. So what we did was we just put our hands up on the walls and just pushed our way forward, and eventually it caught on and we just took off. Set a record for biggest splash in Disney. It was something else. But it was the most work I had ever done since I did that walk for obesity, which was a quick half-mile into the McDonald's. The rest of the day at Typhoon Lagoon after that little water slide incident, I decided to take it easy. I went to the snack stand. I'm like, just give me 3 chili dogs and a Diet Coke. I don't want that sugar. So I took it easy the rest of the day. Justin's like, I'm going to go on that one water slide over there. You know, the one that goes like straight down? I'm like, yeah, you go ahead. I'll be here. So he goes on it. I'm waiting. I see him coming up to me. He's like, he looks panicked. And I'm like, dude, are you okay? Something happened? He's like, I think I hit some little kid in there. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, I was going really fast. I felt something hit my stomach, the bottom of it. They went over me. I couldn't tell who it was. And then I came out of the slide. And I'm just like, and then all of a sudden I see this poor little girl like walking up out of the pool like, Mom, someone hit me. I was like, Justin, we should probably just go. He didn't do it on purpose. It's just, I'm picturing this poor little girl. This is how Justin explained it to me, what she was probably doing. He was like, yeah, she was probably just holding up on the walls trying to slow her down, and then all of a sudden, fat Earnhardt Jr. comes down and just decks her, and then he passes her and then lands into the water. It was a magical moment for Justin. Back when I came home to my family, me and my family, we love going to Disney and Universal, so we naturally talked about it, and my mom was talking to my girlfriend about a time when we were at Universal Studios. I was on the ride called Disaster, which is formerly Earthquake, now it's called Disaster, and before you got on the ride, they pick special guests to come up and perform, you know, you act in like a little pretend movie, and I got picked, and I had fun, and I'm like, man, I had such a good time. My mom's telling my sister to my girlfriend, and she's like, remember, Aunt, that time you were pretending to be special on Disaster? It was fantastic, you were great up there. I'm like, Mom, I wasn't pretending to be anything. I was just having fun, sorry for being enthusiastic. That's my family, my mom's the weirdest person. Like grocery stores, she'll have the shopping cart. She'll be pushing around, all of a sudden she'll be like, oh, there could be some steak on sale. Son, hold the carriage, hold the fort. I'm going to go overlook. Watch the price as well. Because all of a sudden it's a 2-person job to find a steak at a fair price now. Well guys, that's my time. Thank you very much.
Hello. You got Ryan King, you guys. One more round of applause. We have one more guy.